Hi everyone, it's John from WoTUp, and welcome back to another video in my brand new channel, Chronicles of WoTUp, where I do all things fantasy. Now, for those of you following me over from my original channel, that is still my baby, and I'm still going to take priority on that one. Everything and anything to do with Wheel of Time will be on that channel. So if you like Wheel of Time stuff, there is a link to my original channel down below in the description box. Head over there and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I cover all the leaks, breaking news, everything and anything to do with the Wheel of Time show. However, this particular channel, I'm going to take my love of fantasy to a whole new level and talk about any and all fantasy properties. We're going to start with Lord of the Rings because, let's face it, I love Lord of the Rings. I read the books way back in high school many years ago. I've seen the movies and I enjoyed them. Now, I'm not going to be biased like some of these bigger Lord of the Rings channels out there because, let's face it, I'm not an expert in the source material by any stretch of the imagination. I remember liking the books, I remember liking the movies, and that's pretty much it. So we're going to do a first reaction from me for this trailer here, sort of as a pseudo fan, I guess you would say. I'm excited to see what the trailer is about, and excited to see what all the hype is about for Amazon's new show coming out September 2nd, Rings of Power. But before we get into it, just a gentle reminder that there will be spoilers in this video. We're going to show the trailer, essentially, and my reaction to it. So if you haven't seen the trailer and want to watch it on your own without me gabbing over top of it, make sure you go do that first. Also, make sure you subscribe to my other channel for all of your Wheel of Time news. Link is down below in the description box. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'm going to take a look at the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power trailer for the very first time. It's a teaser. It's about a minute long, aired over the Super Bowl a few minutes ago. Now, again, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. I have no idea who's who or what's what or what this is. I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. So here we go. Oh,
haven't you ever wondered?
That's
what
gorgeous.
Else is
The
out
CG
there?
already, it's reminiscent of Tarvalon from Wheel of Time. Really good.
Wonders in this
Again,
world,
landscapes like I
beyond
expect
our
things.
wandering.
They have giant mushrooms.
I can feel it.
I can do that as like This looks absolutely amazing. Wow. I'm not quite sure what to say. I mean, that was visually stunning is the best way to describe that trailer. I was blown away. Now, you have to understand I'm coming from Wheel of Time channel and a Wheel of Time mindset, and everything we got as far as marketing didn't even come close to this. Not even close. I think diehard Lord of the Rings fans should be happy that they're paying this level of attention to the property. Now, like I said earlier, I don't know a ton about Lord of the Rings other than the fact that I've read the books more than 25 years ago. I've watched the movies and enjoyed them. I know some of the characters' names, and I have an idea of what the world is like, but I know nothing that happens before the movies or the books in the first Second Age, things of that nature. So all this is brand new to me. I know none of the lore. I know nothing about what's going on. So I'm not really biased in how things are presented. I know they're compressing things a bit. That's a given. I mean, you can't have thousands of years on screen. You'd have to change actors and actresses out all the time. And they're going to take a lot of liberties with the source material and change things up. Of course they are. We get used to that from the Wheel of Time when they did that with the first season. However, I don't have any of that baggage. I really don't know much about it at all, other than the fact that I love the way this looks, and I'm very excited to see more from Amazon because it certainly shows that they're putting a lot of time, effort, and money into this because it looked absolutely glorious. Now, like I said earlier, I am not, by any stretch of the imagination, a Lord of the Rings expert, and I know very little about the source material. We're going to remedy that. I have a couple of special guests coming on over the next week or two that are going to explain certain aspects of the Lord of the Rings, the current stuff, as well as all of the stuff that's around the show to me. And I'm going to learn because that's part of what I want to do here in this channel is learn about new fantasy properties. And who better than some major experts and a couple of authors to come on here to talk to me about Tolkien because they studied them extensively and they know almost everything there is to know about them. So watch those videos the next little bit. And if you're like me, that you kind of like Lord of the Rings, you read them a while ago, or maybe you haven't read them at all, you watched the movies, and you're kind of interested in the lore and what's going on behind here, stay tuned to the channel because we're going to have some experts on here to teach us about Lord of the Rings, because I really want to know more, especially after watching that trailer. Anyway, thank you so very much for sticking with me here to the very end. Here's to many more.